Well, hello everybody, welcome today for a new video. Today we're still on the game of the Perfect Tower 2, and so last week we unlocked the shipyard and the statue of Kubos as we tiered up uh, to from tier 1 to tier 2, and I didn't have the chance to show what they were, so I'm gonna show it right in the beginning of the video. With the shipyard, we have some selections of time, and with different depending on the time we choose, we get different resources. We have a system of weather where we can it can be slower or faster depending on the weather, but we can buy upgrades, so it takes less time. Or also that we can do more, get more of those resources. We have milestone that you can already see on the bottom right. I'm gaining some of those wave for the milestone. I'm getting some rewards each time I get to a new milestone. Yeah. So also since last week I did some FK and was able to get some of those stats to get way higher, like just those gems collected, got more time played, almost 200 hours. Yeah. Alright, now for statue of Kubos. We have health and energy regen. That's in our range of cost, since we already have what it takes for them. Might as well take them, and we'll go right in on the fight against CYLINDRO. Rise up to your doom. And already taking shots on him. I wasn't sure of what he will do as an attack at the beginning. And those waves seem really menacing, so I was trying to stay further away than I needed, but I will get to my ease. So we can see that there is some green orbs. So those green orbs are some energy that we can get. So while shooting, we lose energy, and so we need to get some of those if we don't have a region for energy. But might as well take it even if you have the region, since sometimes you have time to empty half of your bar. If I remember right, I was just keep pushing that shoot button, so every time I was stopping I would shoot. So can shoot and move at the same time, it would be too OP. So I guess yeah, now he's going faster as he takes more damage. He is getting more rage that's used to go faster. Like he's catching up, but he's switching side then. So that's the only way I can be safe. Now I have almost no time of reaction. I have to guess that what attack he is going to do. and I have almost to guess when you will be switching the turning. Like right there, I took damage. Wasn't much I could have done because going so fast. He's almost dead. And that's it. So that was a great fight. And what will we get as a reward? We getting some exotic gems. Nice. With those that 10, I can already get that some specific upgrades. Like in factory, I can do the machine handling. That is really helpful to progress in this game. Without that, it's pretty miserable. Also, since I want more of those exotic gems, I know there's an upgrade that will be useful. That's in the mine. I can up the probability. I can have chances of gaining more of those exotic gems. I mean, 0.05% chance is not much, but I mean, I'm getting more, which is already good. Yeah. So I also have enough to get the very fast speed value. I will do that maybe later. And as I now have the possibility of getting those exotic gems, I have more value that I can put on those mines. And also, since now I showcased the shipyard, I'm now intrigued about what worker can do for me about the shipyard. I can make it do pretty much everything for me, so of course I will. Also, wondering, is the boost really needful? Yeah, yeah. Is it really useful? Might I say? Um, I think not much. No, it's not really worth doing it since at one point I don't have any coal left, and that's making it more useless worker. Also, now I see that I can have a treasure map, which makes me able to see which modules are left in each of those regions. That will be pretty useful since I will need to have more of those modules since I need 40 to tier up again. And one of my goals today is to tier up again. If I can tier up in once a video, that will be really good. And at one point, if I can do it twice in a single video, that would be insane. Might be possible, more possible later, but right now, it's not in the reach of possibility of the possible. Also, Now that the max is tier 3, it's kind of costful, but I will be doing more factoring today and being able to get way more of those resources way quickly. And also, as I am letting my game run quite often, one thing I get a lot is of that in the mines I'm getting more more of those cubes for every shard it's giving me. So right here, like in the desert, we have about we have 8 modules, but 2 of them are for defensive. I don't really care about defensive because I am more focused on don't let them get to me. If they can't get to me, there's no need for defenses. So 6 of those 8 are offensive, which is pretty good. As you can see in the top right, I can do those wave streaming, but it's getting pretty hard pretty quickly for some of those levels, so I have to sometimes just switch off, switch back on, just because as it's exponential, the difficulties of is at one point just too much. So I'm just like resetting it every about every 25 waves. Like I will be doing it probably too late here. Yeah, but I got a module. I got electricity attack, another attack, so I will do more damage and probably be more okay. And also back to crafting. So I had a comment saying that I should do the left click, not the right click, to get the resources easier at the while crafting, because every single click is pretty slow. I had just some bad memory and forgot that it was with the shift, so I was kind of just pressing the 2 buttons at the same time, and it was pretty quick, so I was like already pleased with how faster it was. So yeah, I was trying to upgrade every machine there is there, and with the machine handling it was pretty good. It was going very well. So like right there, mixer got upgraded. At one point I was like not focusing on some of them, like cutter, boiler, and the mixer. I mean, they're not that useful, because the cutter is producing 4 at a time is pretty good, so no need to that much. Assembly, yeah, it can be good, but at this point, the worst thing I have to put in is some blue horizontal bar, just because Yeah, and sometimes I need some of those wires. I think they are wires, or they look like some grass, bluegrass. Getting some bluegrass for that advanced hard drive, or I can't remember those names on the top of my head. Yeah, I was able to get more of those rubber than at one point I was just like instead of doing the uh, get precise amount of resources, I was like split that into put half in it. That's alright. Or if I need a machine later, might as well just make it just remove the things that's in it. So the oven and crusher are pretty useful to upgrade them, since I kind of have 80,000 of those orange ones. I'm not needing them, but I'm still planning on using them to just get more resources, I guess. I mean, it will be all cleaner too. I mean, the crusher isn't really useful for those orange ones. I have so many, and I can get way more if I want in the shop, and I wouldn't care. I have too many resources of when we're talking about those um, red cubes, and also about this T1 and T2 resources. The T3 is also pretty good, but it's when we're talking about the T4 and the T5, so the blue and the pink one, uh, not the pink one, the purple one, it's getting tight. The purple one, one point I don't have enough. Like right here, I got some more of those advanced. I mean, I could go and just open up my game again to see what the name is, but kind of a bit too lazy for that. It's not the first time I do a voiceover today. The first one where I forgot to uh, unmute my mic, so I was just talking to myself and nothing more. Not even recording my voice. At least I didn't realize it at the end. I realized it while I was doing it. So, since we need more modules, I've gone back a couple of times into those tower testing. And it's going kind of quickly with the wave that accelerator for the waves, making it so quick that at one point it's kind of insane. So right now we got two more modules. We got two water related ones. One is resistance and one is water attack. Water attack pretty good. Just adding it make it so I do even more damage. Also starting to upgrade more and more of my things, and that makes like light attack. I made it so I mean I can buy more while it's going, but why not? It's not really that useful, but might as well. Also, while there we do the tower testing, I'm putting the video speed at time 2, so it goes quicker. I know it's not the most interesting thing because I don't do much in tower testing, so might as well. But it's still kind of interesting for the point of view of just seeing what is the progress. I mean, the point of the game is the legit just a tower defense, but with mixed with the idle game where we just try to make it make a really good tower. Like we're going quality over quantity. And yeah, so I was trying to max out pretty much every single one, though I was trying to prioritize some of those that are might be more useful, like attack speed, those multi-shot, yeah, pretty useful. So right here we can see we have a couple of those modules we can get here, uh, so might as well just jump in again. And I was sometimes just going uh, doing a little FK and then and the speed that it's going at is kind of insane. I know it's 2 times speed, but still kind of insane. I remember it was on some levels I died kind of quickly just because of that. I I think I would be able to beat some of those regions that at this if I don't have that wave overflow, or I don't know what the exact name is. I know it's wave something, but yeah, it was making some of those regions impossible. I mean, that one is pretty easy. Like right now, so yeah, we continue just for the sake of getting more modules. And yeah, it was going pretty well. Just seeing those resources on the top left going up. There are so many, so many. Um, my tower is doing pretty well, not being too overwhelmed by the quantity of enemies. So let's go back. Darkness resistance, and we also got yeah, sad water burst. All right, water burst is good. Not the best. I mean, I'm not that much of a fan for those burst attack. They're good at making my life steal boosted. That's if I get uh, like one hit in I since I think it's not based on the damages. There's some sort of overflow on the same cube where we hit it. If the damage we do is more than the life it has, we still do the damage, the full damage, and not just the quantity of health point it has. So with those burst attack, I can have my life steal do pretty much heal myself so much. Yeah. Going back to factory, uh, pretty useful in terms of getting more resources. Yeah, so I was just going there and getting more resources. And I learned that the right click was actually maybe for the shop where like you've seen, I bought literally everything, not even a dent in my in the economy for on my side, just getting as much as I can. Also, the factory are sped up to time 4, so don't worry, I'm not superhuman. Can just see with the time going down on the presser or on the assembly on those machines. It's sped up. Like right here, just getting those T3 resources. They're needed for the assembly to be upgraded. Pretty useful to have the assembly upgraded when you have to make some thing there hard drive. The one thing that I always forget now, the white plate with the chips in it. The chip in it, yeah. Advanced chip. I've just seen the name Advanced chip. Yeah, that's making sense. I was just like, yeah, the plate with chip in it, just the advanced one. Also, I was making some more like for those motors. I was like, I might as well make more. Well, those dense plate kind of annoying to make. And now we have also the shaper. Looking for boiler if there's anything useful in it. Not much. Those condensed tubes, not really useful for now. I think the most it's used for is for um, some of the producer, like the statue of Cubos, or yeah, yeah. It's I think it was using those condensed cubes. I mean, not doing enough to make it work. Still upgrading the color just for the sake of having it upgraded. Now maybe looking for if I can upgrade any of the purple one on the T5. Then I saw that I had enough to make the. I think it was to make the presser. Nope, it was the crusher. Yeah. So like you can see there, I don't have enough resources to make more of those T5. I mean, it's coming up well right now. Also, just gonna make the shipyard producer. I'm getting one of each just for the sake of having the colors there. Um, but I'm focusing more on the white ones. It's more useful, and also on the uh, workshop, because workshop is the main way of tearing up. Yeah. So we got um, those armor and resistance. I mean, I was like pretty much upgrading them just because I could. I'm not planning on using them. Pretty much not worth doing anything with them, but it's more. It's looking better if you have everything upgraded to the max. And then I had way enough for tearing up. So we got our objective of the day accomplished, but I will just spend the rest of those resources before so I don't lose them uselessly. Looking if construction there's anything. Nope, there isn't. Shipyard might as well. Um, so yeah, just temperature there. I unlock that that graph. I mean, I don't know if it's really useful for me, but it's alright. So yeah, just doing those upgrades. Stronger Neil, and bigger sails, and improved decks. So now I can spend more. Also seeing that I could have names on my population. Don't know if I can quantify their name, but some of them have some good names. Yeah. So let's tear up. We got it. So now no choice but getting that wisdom, and we are getting more some new upgrades the next time we are tearing up. Of course, what I will do this week, the next week, in the next week and version of the next video, I will try my best to tear up at least once, and maybe I trying to tear up twice. But if it doesn't enter well in the video of 30 minutes, since I think 30 minutes is pretty solid for uh, for my channel. So because the 1 hour time it was looking like it was maybe a little wasteful in terms of time, since not many people watched that much. I'm still pretty happy with the outcome I have yet on my channel. It's, I mean, for many it's not much, but for me, uh, it's making me happy. Yeah. So that will be it for today. I hope you had a great time, and I hope to see you next week. And if you are coming back, why not subscribe? So it will just make it easier to come back. And also, if you made it that far, I bet you like the video, but you might not have clicked the button for it. Alright, so I'll catch you all next week. Ciao.